Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with ElectraSoul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to teach people that God and Jesus and the universe coexist as one. Now today in this video, guys, ooh bitch, I am so ready to tell y'all how to stop giving attention to things that do not align with your manifestation, guys. Okay, if you see something that you do not want, like truthfully, if you want to talk about something or look at something or listen to something that is opposing your manifestation, I'm here to tell y'all that y'all cannot fucking do that. Okay, and the reason for that is because I do not want y'all to get off track. Like, I genuinely don't. I know that obviously within the law of assumption, anything and everything is possible. So if you want to look at what you're looking at or do what you're doing without it affecting your manifestations, all you have to do is affirm for it and genuinely believe that it's not going to affect anything, right? But for other people like you and me, it's a little bit different for us to look or pay attention to things that do not align with our manifestations, because sometimes it just throws us off. Like, truthfully speaking, I'm gonna be real with y'all, it's happened to me a lot, and I'm here to warn y'all about it for a reason. Because truthfully speaking, if it has nothing to do with your manifestation, then why are you looking at it? Like, why are you paying any attention to that? You don't want it, right? Okay, so then stop. Let's get started right now, because I'm here to let y'all know what the hell is going on. So first things first, let's say for example that you're manifesting a dog. You really want a dog because you have a dream dog in mind. You've always wanted a little pit bull. Okay, let's say pit bull because pit bulls are hella cute. So you're manifesting for pit bull. You're like, yeah, I got my pit bull. My mom wants the pit bull. We love the pit bull. Family pit bull. We love him. Whatever, right? You're manifesting for it. You're affirming for it. You're so excited because you've never had a pit bull in your life. Your family hates dogs, by the way, so you already have this fear that they're gonna say no. But regardless of that, you're just gonna keep affirming for it because you know that you're gonna get the pit bull if you keep persisting, right? You see you guys spending time together in your mind, like you see it all perfectly and you know that you're gonna get it, right? You're going strong, you're believing, you're persisting, you're ignoring the 3D, right? Until something happens. Maybe you're sitting down watching YouTube on your phone, and then guess what? There's a recommended video. Video says why pit bulls are not good family pets, and you're like, okay, this isn't really what I want to see, because I do want a pit bull and I do want my pit bull to be a family pit bull, but I'm just gonna watch the video just to see what they're talking about. Okay bitch, rewind. Why are you gonna watch the video just to see what they're talking? Who the hell cares what they're talking about? Why do you care what they're talking about? If it's not why pit bulls are amazing family pets to have, then why the fuck are you gonna watch that video? You know that you watching the video is gonna start making you overthink. You're gonna start thinking, oh my god, maybe my mom was right, maybe they're not good pets to have, maybe they are this and that. No, like, you know what it's gonna do to you. That's the thing. And I know that a lot of y'all be doing this. Like, you guys see something that is opposing your manifestation and you think that maybe by talking about it a little bit isn't gonna throw you off, but at the end of the day, you know yourself best, and that little part of you is like, don't watch the video, babe, don't talk about it, don't even look at it, because you know that you're gonna start overthinking it. Yeah, you were strong within your manifestation at the beginning, but now you're looking at things that are opposing your manifestation. Like, why are you doing it to yourself? Okay, so great, now you're overthinking, thinking my mom was right, she's not gonna want a pit bull. Why would she? She would, because you said so. Stop looking at things that have nothing to do with your manifestation. If it's opposing your manifestation, stop fucking looking at it. You've already heard the speech from your mom 1,000 times about how pit bulls are not good family pets, so why the hell are you gonna watch a video that's encouraging what your mom is saying? Like, what your mom is saying is not what you want. You want the pit bulls because you know that they're good family pets and that they're hella cute and that your mom could end up loving one. So why are you gonna watch a video telling you why they're not good family pets? Like, why? No. This is something that I used to do, okay y'all? Like, I really used to do it. If I was affirming for something, okay, let's say an SP, because there were times I was manifesting for someone or something, like maybe by the end of the week that they tell me something that I wanted to hear, whatever it was, I would affirm with the fact that they were telling me what it is that I wanted to hear and that they did it because they wanted to, and I didn't think about how, when, why, what, whatever. But then I would start to talk about with my friends, oh, but this person didn't really look at me this week, they didn't say anything to me. Why would I do that? Like, why would I do that? Why am I repeating the old story? Don't look at things that have nothing to do with what it is that you want to do, because if you're trying to get this man or this person to talk to you, then why the fuck are you gonna be talking about how they're not talking to you? You can't be talking or participating in anything that has nothing to do with your manifestations. Just like when I was affirming for my twin flame to come in, my friends used to always talk about how they were so single, how they had nobody, how it's a lonely world. Well, no, I stopped participating in that. I stopped telling them, yeah, I'm so single, because I didn't want to be single. I wanted my twin flame, and if I have my twin flame already, I'm not single, so why would I say that I'm single? Exactly. This also goes for hella other stuff. Like, it doesn't just go for talking about the old story. This goes for looking at things that you know oppose your manifestations. Like, if you're trying to be super rich and famous, do not look at someone's struggle story talking about how they couldn't make it in Hollywood because they failed. Okay, good for them. Like, that's their problem, not yours. In your world, you made it in Hollywood. You got what you wanted. Like, why are you worried about what they're doing? If you're trying to win the lottery, do not look up articles as to how winning the lottery is super unlikely. Why the hell would you do that? Like, no bitch, in your reality, winning the lottery is cake. You got your jackpot just like that because you said so. There's nothing to be stressed out about. There's nothing to be worried about. If you want to get into a university that you feel like is really hard to get into, don't be listening to people's stories talking about, oh, I applied to this college and I didn't get in and I have 5,000 on my SAT. Bitch, I don't care what you have on your SAT. If I want to get into this super difficult university, I'm gonna get into it because I said so, and that's it. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about what other people are saying. Do not worry about any of that shit. Like, anything, I'm telling y'all, that does not align with your manifestation should not be paid attention to. And I really mean this. Like, yes, y'all, there are gonna be moments where you're gonna want to cave in and you're gonna want to talk about the old story, or you're gonna want to look at things that have nothing to do with your manifestations because you're a little bit afraid inside. Like, that's completely fine, I get it, but you're not supposed to act on it, and I really mean that, okay? So let's say, for example, that you're trying to get two people to get together. You see one person messing around with other people, going to clubs, hooking up, and you see the other person doing the same thing. You know, naturally, logically speaking, you'd say, oh, they're not interested in each other, they don't want to be together anymore, they're over here messing around with other people, they obviously don't care about each other. Okay, no, if you want them to be together, they're going to be together because you said so. Like, why are you looking at what they're doing? Fuck what they're doing. The 3D has nothing to do with what's happening in the 4D. So if you're affirming that they're together in the 4D, then they're going to be together in the 3D, because the 4D is going to push anything that you're affirming into the 3D for you, thus eventually making them come together in the physical. That's literally how it works. So if you're doing this, you're affirming for two people to get together, and like I said, you see one of them messing around, the other one messing around too with other people, do not pick up on it every time and start telling your friends about it. Oh, I'm manifesting for these people to get together because I know that they really like each other, but they're too prideful. But every single time I see them, they're always messing around with other people. No, bitch, like, do not talk about it. Who cares what they're doing? Do not even talk about it with your friends. Do not talk about the fact that you're affirming for it. Since you have already affirmed for it, it's already manifested in the 4D. That's all that matters. Do not talk about the fact that they're not together because they are, because you said so. It goes for literally anything, all right? Like, this goes for every single thing that you could ever manifest in your life. Do not look at things that you know is going to throw you off. Anything that you know is going to make you overthink, do not look towards it. I don't care how good you are at manifesting, or you feel so secure within your manifestations that nothing can come between y'all. Okay, bet, like, that's a great mindset to have, but that doesn't mean that you're allowed to talk about things that are opposing your manifestations, because why would you want to talk about those things anyway? You know it's gonna throw you off. You know that you're gonna eventually start overthinking it because you're saying it. Okay, so then the best thing that you can do here is to ignore it and pretend like it doesn't exist. I don't care if you're affirming for the A and then you got 5 F's on your test. Keep affirming until you get the A, because you will. Stop wondering how it's gonna happen. Just know that it's going to, because you said so, and that's it. And while you're affirming for the A's, do not point out the fact that you got 5 F's on your test. Bitch, no you didn't. You got A's on every single one because you said so, okay? Very important. Like I said, do not pay attention to anything that does not align. For real. For fucking real. I don't care how much of an urge you have to talk about it. Trust me when I say that when you roll over and go to sleep, you are not gonna wake up with the urge to keep talking about that thing, okay? Let it pass you by, because it will. Keep affirming on top of it and ignore it. Ignore it completely, because your attention is exactly what feeds energies, okay? Your energy is what feeds the thing. That's what makes it grow. If you don't want to see it, then don't give it your energy. That's what I always say, is if you don't want something to happen, or if you don't want to see something within your reality, the only thing that you can do is take away the attention that you're giving it, thus making it die down, which is exactly what you ignoring the 3D, or you just not paying attention to anything that has nothing to do with your manifestation is going to do for you. It's gonna help you out. As someone who used to let everything come into my reality and let me bug me up in some way, I'm here to tell you that that's not the way to do things. Y'all are completely entitled and supposed to get what you want, and that's exactly what you're going to do because I said so. Genuinely speaking, because I said so. I'm not taking no for an answer, and y'all not gonna take no for an answer either. No matter what it is that's going on around you, whether your friends want to gossip or whether you see some tea that you just really want to speak up about, do not do it. Like, trust me, do not do it, please. Think about it like this. If you have nothing nice to say, then don't say it at all. And that's what I apply to this situation. Like, obviously it's not in the same context. Like, I'm switching it up a little bit to say, if it's not what I want, then don't talk about it at all, okay? If it's not what you want, and if you see that it does not align with the results that you're trying to get, then do not, for the love of God, talk about it. Do not give it your attention. Do not look at it. Do not feed anything towards anything like that, because you do not want those things at the end of the day. And no, I don't care about how fearful your ego is and, oh, I'm too scared because it's too good for me. Bitch, no, it's not. It's meant for you because I said so. Y'all know that if you're meant to be on this earth, it's because you're meant to have amazing things. Like, if you were born, it's because everything is supposed to be wonderful for you. It's not supposed to be a struggle. It's not supposed to be hard to get. It's not supposed to be eternal sadness until you get it. Like, it's just supposed to be super easy, simple, short, whatever it is, just the best results for you, because that is what is meant for you. You're not supposed to struggle. Like, you're genuinely not meant to struggle, and that's exactly what you're not going to do. You're not going to make it harder for you than it has to be, because you're not going to talk about the shit that does not align with you. If it's not what you want, then ignore it. it. Ignore it. Ignore it. I don't care how good the tea is. I don't care if it's juicy. Bitch, don't spill the beans. Like, keep it inside, ignore it, and keep affirming on top of it until you get what you want, because you're gonna get it because I said so, and that's it. That is it. From what I've been through myself, this is tea. Like, this is a necessity. You want it, you got it, but you gotta apply yourself and you gotta really claim it, believe it, ignore anything that doesn't align, and continue going on with it, because y'all fucking do this. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. I intended this video helped you to the best of its ability, because y'all, enough is enough. I don't like to struggle. I know y'all don't like to struggle. It's not meant to be for us. Like, if we want what we want, we're gonna get it, because we're ignoring anything that doesn't align. If it does not look pretty, then we don't want it. Point blank fucking period. That's just the way I roll, and I know that's how y'all gonna be rolling from now on, because we're not gonna sit around and just start paying attention to things that have nothing to do with our manifestations, y'all. Like, really get into the notion of ignoring anything that doesn't align. For real, for real, for real. Just like you wouldn't interact with these fake ass bitches, see anything that doesn't align with your reality as a fake ass bitch that you do not want to associate yourself with, because you don't. Like, why would you want to talk to this hoe? Why? It doesn't do you any justice. It only makes you feel worse, and it puts you back into a spot that you don't want to be at. Like, move on from it, do better, focus on what it is that you do want, get what you want, ignore anything that doesn't align, and continue on. Like, it's really that simple, y'all. I'm telling y'all for myself, it is that simple, but y'all really got to just apply yourselves to it and to stick with it, and to not let anything take you away from it, no matter what it is that you see. I don't care how bothered you are. You're not bothered because you're getting what you want. Like, there's no reason to be bothered. In your reality, everything is sweet cherry pie. You're getting it, you got it, and that's it. That's it. Done deal. Done deal. I know that y'all gonna get what you want because you said so. Like, this is your life. This is your life. This is your life. So long that you're ignoring anything that doesn't align, you can expect for your manifestations to come in just like that, because they really will. Like, I'm telling y'all, ignoring the 3D is the best thing that you could do for yourself. That's exactly what I do. It works like magic. Pretend like whatever you see is not what's actually happening, because unless it's what you want, then it doesn't exist, and that's it. So with that being said, y'all, I will see y'all this Sunday for another video. Thank y'all so much again for watching. God bless y'all. Please take care, everybody, and ignore anything that doesn't align, bitch. I do not want to hear the complaints. I do not want to hear you talking about what happened with Timmy last week. Like, it didn't happen, because what you said is what goes. Bye. We get everything that we want effortlessly because we said so. We do not pay attention to things that do not align with our manifestations, y'all. If it's not what I want, then I don't care. I really don't care. Don't tell me about it, because I don't care. Life is supposed to be good, straight to the point, getting what I want, ignore what it is that I don't want, and that's it. And that's exactly what you're gonna start doing, because, bitch, this is what is meant for you, and that's it. Stop paying attention to things that do not align with your manifestations. I don't care what it is. I do not care. Keep persisting and ignore. Ignore, bitch. Y'all can do this.